welcome. We're going to take this hour to center and find an inner relationship with ourselves. Stretch our bodies, do some breath, release some tension and stress, and be in the moment. If there's any advice that I can give you for this session today is to just take this time to nourish yourself, to be in the moment, to not be, in all the to-do lists, the things that we have to do, and just root ourselves right here together and enjoy the next hour that we have. We will be meditating and we will be doing some gentle yoga with some good breath work. So let's go ahead and start. You want to have a nice chair, something that is pretty sturdy. This is just my kitchen chair right here. And I've been teaching yoga this is my 20th year of teaching yoga, and I do yoga from age 4 all the way to seniors. And there's many different ways that we can practice yoga, and one of them is in a chair. And you can still get the amazing benefits from the practice of chair yoga. So you want to have a nice sturdy chair with a back, and I like to bring a scarf with me. So if you have a scarf, it would be nice. If you need, to lift up the leg and you need a little bit of support with the scarf, it's always nice to have one. If you don't, that's okay. I'll show you a few of these postures with the scarf for modifications. And I think what we'll do is we're going to start with some breathing techniques. And the single most important aspect of chair yoga and any yoga is really the breath, because the breath is what opens up our bodies. It opens the body so we can stretch deeper. It also, the breath follows the mind. So when our minds are really chattery and they're going constantly, the breath is what helps to bring more of a neutral and relaxed mind. So I always start with breath techniques, and then we'll go ahead and start with our stretches. So go ahead and sit on the back of your chair. For those of you that are joining me, I see a few more people have joined. Welcome. My name is Gina. I'm so happy that you're here. You want to have your feet placed on the floor about shoulder distance apart. You want to feel nice and rooted in your sit bones and your shoulders back and down away from your ears. And relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth so we can release that area in the jaw. The jaw is the strongest muscle in the body. And as you begin to practice your yoga, you'll start to become more sensitive to your own body. And when we know what's happening in our body, we can start to really have an awareness of where do I need to relax throughout my day. For me, it's my jaw, my neck, and my shoulders. And for you, it might be other areas of the body. Maybe it's up here in the head, maybe it's your lower back. But again, the breath will help to release those parts of the body that seem a little bit more tense. So go ahead and release that tongue from the roof of the mouth, softening the jaw, letting the lips open just slightly. I want you to go ahead and close your eyes and notice what's happening in the body internally, just for a moment. Notice if you're feeling any tension in the body, or you have lots of thoughts running through your head about the things you need to do, or whatever's happening, just notice. Be the observer of your mind. And begin with diaphragmatic breathing. Diaphragmatic breathing is simply inhaling through the nose and expanding the belly like a hot air balloon. And exhaling, pulling the belly button in towards the rib cage. That's the basic breath in yoga. Inhaling, expanding the belly like a big hot air balloon. And exhaling, pulling the belly button in towards the rib cage. You could just have your hands on your lap, one on top of the other. That's totally fine, and relaxed hands. And continue with that same diaphragmatic breathing on your own several times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. And just take a moment to center yourself into this time, in this moment, in this place. Beautiful, and then gently open your eyes. I want you to come just gently to the edge of the chair where you can sit right there in the middle, but your feet are flat on the ground, and drop your hands down on the knees. The spine is long. We're going to begin spinal rolls. So just rolling the spine. You're grinding from the tailbone, but you're leading from your heart space. Warming up the spine. This is a great posture to go into every day to keep that flexibility of your spine. You want to keep the spine nice and flexible. And keep that breath nice and rhythmic. And one more time. And coming back to center, and inhale through the nose. Big breath, hold it. And then exhale softly out of the mouth. And then reverse direction with the spine. Nice, long, deep breaths. Beautiful job. If you want, you can close your eyes just to, again, find that relationship with yourself, using the breath, inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful, and come back to center with a big deep breath in. Inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale fully out of the mouth. Releasing all of the breath. The breath is a metaphor for life. As we inhale, we bring in new breath, new creativity, new vitality, like vitality in the body. As we exhale, we're releasing the extraneous, the stress, the tension, all of those things that we need to release. We do that through the exhale. Let's go ahead and continue to warm up the body. We're going to go into neck rolls, moving from front to side, gently, slightly back, side and back to front again. Keep that breath, that same rhythm of the breath, nice and rhythmic, long and deep. And then move the neck in the other direction, moving from front to side, slightly back, side, back to front again. Nice long deep breaths. You should be able to hear your own breath, the rhythm of your own breath. And then come back to center. Beautiful. And we're going to go into spine flexes now. I'm going to come a little bit further to the edge of my chair. My feet are again rooted in the earth there, flat on the ground. As I inhale, I want to come slightly forward, opening up my chest. As I exhale, I'm rounding down, tucking my chin in towards my collarbones. Inhaling, opening up my heart, coming forward, keeping that spine nice and flexible. Exhaling, tucking the chin in towards my collarbones. Again, inhaling, lengthening and opening up the heart space. Exhaling, tucking the chin in towards my chest, rolling my spine. And again, inhaling, opening, and exhaling, tucking my chin in. And continue that same movement several times. Inhale, opening. We're bringing more flexibility to the spine by warming up the spine. And open, and tuck the chin in towards your collarbones. And again, open. This is actually like doing cat-cow when we're down on our hands and knees, but we're sitting in a chair. You want to continue to really move forward and then slightly back, tucking that chin in, inhaling, opening, draw those shoulders back, bring the chest forward, exhaling, tucking the chin in towards your collarbones. 2 more times, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And coming back to center, inhale, nice long spine. Hold it. And exhale. Out of the mouth. Releasing all the breath from the lungs. Beautiful job. Let's come sitting on the back of the chair again, taking a moment here. And I want you to place your hands now at your belly, fingertip to fingertip. And I want you to feel, we're going to do 3 breaths, diaphragmatic breath. Feel the hands as you breathe and open. Feel the belly coming outward like that hot air balloon. So go ahead and inhale deeply. Feel the breath. Exhale, tuck the chin in towards the collarbones and release the breath. Inhale, expand the belly. Lift that chin up and exhale. Tuck the chin in towards your collarbones, and one more time, inhale, expand the belly. And exhale. Tuck the chin in towards the collarbones. Beautiful job. Absolutely beautiful job. Great. Now we want to get a nice side stretch in your neck. So I want you to take your right hand and bring it right underneath the buttocks. Bring the legs open about shoulder distance apart. Draw the left arm up and over, grabbing onto that right ear gently, and a slight pull over to the left side. Think about, it's very rare that we stretch our necks in this way. So we want to make sure that we get some good stretches in the neck. Inhale. And exhale out of the mouth this time. And gently release, draw that arm up, and then release the left hand down, releasing the right. Drawing the left hand underneath the buttocks, draw, lengthen that arm all the way up. Right arm, and then grab onto that left ear this time. And inhale deeply, expand the breath. And exhale, pulling the neck just slightly without straining over to the right side. Feel that stretch in the side of the neck. Inhale. And exhale out of the mouth. And inhaling, drawing your right arm all the way up. And then exhaling, releasing the hands all the way back down again. Beautiful. I want you to open up the legs just a little bit further. And we're sitting at the edge of our chair. We're going to go into our first forward fold. So wherever you are in this is completely perfect. Just go where you feel most comfortable, because even if we're getting a micro movement of a stretch, we're still stretching the spine. We're getting those arms stretched underneath the armpits, and the side body will be stretched. So hands come together, feel that lightly touch. And as we're doing our yoga practice, make sure you're feeling the movements. You're not just doing it, that you're actually feeling what's happening in your body. Inhale, lift those arms up. You have big, beautiful wings all the way up, spreading my fingers, because it's rare that I spread my fingers, hands over my head. Exhaling, hinging from my hips, coming into a forward fold, dropping the heaviness of my neck, releasing down. And taking a breath and coming up nice and slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Feel each vertebra come up, drawing the shoulders back, and then opening up the heart space. Beautiful. And let's do that again. This is wonderful to do this type of practice in the morning, right when you wake up, so you can set your day feeling stress-free and just more open. To have a more positive day. I like to do my yoga in the morning, but it's good anytime. All right, so hands touch again. Let's big, beautiful wings. Inhale, draw those arms up. Spread your fingers, hands touch over the head. Exhaling, folding forward, hinging from the hips, lengthening out of the spine, dropping your head down. Just as far as you can go. If you can't touch the floor, that's totally fine. Listening. And rolling up nice and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, drawing those shoulders back, opening up the heart space. You feel how the body is really starting to open. And just notice where your mind is. It's probably nice and focused on our practice, which gives the mind a break. And it's also important to do breath breaks and mind breaks. And we could just do 2 minutes of yoga in and out of your day just to get that release. Okay? Inhale, lifting those arms up, spread those fingers. And exhale, fold forward, hinging from those hips. Notice how I'm coming out of my spine, dropping my head and neck, releasing down, touching the floor, taking some beautiful breaths. And I love when I come up nice and slow, vertebra by vertebra, because I can feel the movement in my spine. And I know that I'm creating this very flexible and healthy spine. And as we get older, we want to be very flexible in our spines and keep it nice and so it's nice and helpable and it can move. So we're not feeling that stiffness. All right, hands touch again. Let's do this a few more times. This is a wonderful, wonderful stretch. All right, soften that jaw. Inhale, lift your arms up, lengthen those arms up, spread the fingers. Hands touch over the head. Exhaling, releasing, hinging from the hips, coming forward, down, and following my hands with my eyes. Drop the heaviness of my head for a moment, just releasing, letting all that stress and tension run out of my body. And here I'm feeling the vertebra by vertebra coming up on an inhale. And opening up my heart, drop my shoulders, and exhale. Releasing. Let's do that one more time. Make this one count, okay? Inhale. Inhale, lifting and lengthening as if you can touch the sky with your fingers. Touch the hands over the head. Exhaling, folding forward, hinging from the hips. Drop the head and neck all the way down. Release. Coming up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, draw those shoulders back and open up the heart space. Beautiful job, releasing those shoulders down. Great, let's do it one more time. One more, I promise. All right, inhale, lifting. And last time, exhale, make this one count. Fold forward, fold forward. This feels so good. Drop the head. And slowly rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Draw those shoulders back and opening up the heart space. Drop your shoulders down. Good, let's just take a break now. We're gonna go in and out of taking mind breaks. So going into a meditation practice as well is really important throughout your yoga practice. And what ends up happening is when we stretch the body and we expand the breath and we start to release, the mind starts to soften. And when we meditate, you'll notice as we close our eyes, we're gonna do a breath meditation, that you, as the thoughts come in, it's like a wave in the ocean. So here comes the wave, here comes the thoughts, and then the wave goes out. So rather than attaching to that thought, we become more aware of our thoughts and just let them flow in and out, where we don't have to attach them, because sometimes when we attach to certain thoughts, it can take us down the rabbit hole of, oh my gosh, this is too much. And we have control of the mind. The mind should not have control over us. And meditation is a way in which we can be the observers of our own minds and create more stillness and more inner peace. So take your hands, left hand on the lap, right hand on top, and we're sitting in the backs of our chairs, just comfortable. And again, loosening and softening the jaw by releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And go ahead and close your eyes and allow your breath to become natural and organic. So you're not doing our diaphragmatic breathing right now. We're just stilling the breath and allowing it to be completely natural and enjoying the silence and the mind break. So let's go ahead and begin. We're just listening to our own breath. As the thoughts come in, just let them go without judgment. Just notice, like a wave in the ocean, thoughts come in and then they go out. Excuse me. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And then gently release and open your eyes. Beautiful. So I'm hoping that that felt good for you, taking that little bit of a mind break and letting the mind just still. And knowing that when we do our yoga and when we go into meditation, that stillness is always available to us anytime. As long as we turn inward and we cultivate that inner peace on a daily basis, it begins to start to just be a natural state of your being when we practice. It's like practicing an instrument. we're practicing on how can we have more inner peace. And we do that through yoga, breath, and meditation. Okay, so I want to, if you have a scarf, please feel free to get one. If not, we can just, these are simple stretches. We're going to work with our right leg. And I'm bringing my my scarf underneath, like the middle of my thigh. It's not behind, like it's about above, right above the kneecap, I should say, behind the knee. And we're going to take our right leg and give it a good stretch. And what I want you to do is take a big breath in, exhale, and inhale, lift that right leg up and flex the foot. And I have my scarf here, which helps me bring my leg slightly, actually more further up than maybe if I were not using a scarf, because it gives me some support here. Now for some of you, your posture might be down here, and that's fine. For others, as you breathe, you might be able to go up a little bit further and lengthen and feel that stretch from all the way from the top of the thigh to the ankle, okay? So let's take some big deep breaths here. For those of you that need to place your right hand at the chair to give yourself a little bit more support, really listening there. Inhale and exhale. And I like to point my toe and then flex. Point with the breath, continue to breathe, and then flex, and then roll my foot out in an outward direction and then inward. Beautiful. And then gently release and shake out that leg a little bit, releasing any of that residual tension. We're also strengthening the leg with that stretch. And then I'm going to go on to the other side. I'm bringing my scarf underneath, right above my kneecap there, and lifting, inhaling, exhale, and then lifting my leg up. Again, some of you are here. It just depends on where you are. If you're not using your scarf, you can bring your hands underneath the leg as well. Long, deep breaths. And flex my foot and then point my toe. This feels so good. I'm getting that stretch in my foot. Flex and then point. Stay with me here. Flex. Point. Oh, you're going to feel amazing when this is through. You'll be so nice and open. Flex and point, and I'm rolling my ankle in an outward direction and then inward. And flex and then point. Take a breath. And gently release that leg down and just shake out that residual tension in the legs. And I do this in every one of my yoga classes. I get my circulation moving. I think it's been in every one of these chair yoga classes that we've had. I just take my hands, especially when I'm feeling tired or lethargic, and I start to move the energy in my body. I get my circulation moving. If I'm really just fatigued. So I'm going to go all the way up and down my legs. Over the sides of the buttocks there, upper thighs, and you can feel that tingling there of just, I'm waking up my body, come down at my feet. If you can release your feet, you could reach them. And I'm going to take my kneecaps and rub my kneecaps. Believe it or not, we hold lots of tension here in our kneecaps. And we can use self-massage to release tension in the body. And so here I am rubbing my knees. I'm going to rub them in an outward direction, inward. Right, one more time. Wake up that body, say good morning. Now this, you wouldn't be doing this if you're getting ready to go to bed, waking the body up, right? We'd be doing more relaxing breath work. This is a good morning or afternoon slump. Rather than grabbing that caffeine, give yourself some energy and circulation. Rub my knees out one more time. Beautiful job. All right, and take a big deep breath here. Exhale, getting some good stretching in, some good chair yoga. And why don't we sit on the back of our chair again and take one of those mind breaks. This one a little bit shorter this time. This time I want you to bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Eyes are closed. You take a short mind break here in between postures. Natural state of breath, natural breathing. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale fully out of the mouth. Beautiful, and gently release, and let's come back to the edge of the chair this time. Beautiful job. We're gonna go into Warrior Two. Warrior Two looks like this. You're going to take your left foot and bring it out, okay? And your right leg, you're at the edge of the chair, your right leg comes back, and that back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Now, if you have a slight bend in the knee, that is totally fine. Don't worry about it. If you can straighten that back leg, that's good too, because you're feeling that stretch right here in the groin area and throughout that leg. My left foot is faced and turned away from me, as you can see. My arms are out to the sides, palms facing down, okay? My gaze is out my middle finger. And I'm taking a big, deep breath in, inhaling through my nose. And exhaling through my nose. I'm dropping my shoulders slightly down. I'm getting that beautiful stretch in my arms. Inhaling. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale, and I'm taking my right hand and I'm placing it down at the back of my leg, and I'm lifting this arm over so I can get a nice, my left arm up and over so I can get a nice side stretch. That feels so good. Feeling that side stretch there, big deep breath. My next exhale, I'm releasing that hand all the way down. Turning towards you, towards the camera here. Bring your hands together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. I want you to come inhale halfway up like a table. Exhale down. And inhale, lift your arms all the way up, lengthen up. And exhale, hands to hearts. These are called sun salutations. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Lengthen those arms up. Beautiful job. Exhale, fold forward. Drop the head and neck. Inhale, halfway up, table. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift your arms. Big wings all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, lift your arm. Exhale, fold forward, lengthening out of the spine. We're at the edge of the chair. Be careful. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down, releasing the head. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, fold forward, lengthening out of the spine. Drop the head. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting your arms all the way up. Breathe. Exhale, hands to your heart space. And a few more times here. This is a great stretch. Sun salutations. You're actually saying hello to the sun. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, lengthening out of my spine. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. And inhale, lifting my arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more, make it count. Big, deep breath. Inhale, feel. Exhale, fold forward. Drop the heaviness of the head. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift your arms, big and strong, all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Drop those shoulders back. Nice. And then let's go ahead and go into warrior two on the other side. So bringing my right leg out, foot faces away from me, away from the camera. Left leg comes out. We're at a 45-degree angle. I'm sitting right at the edge of my chair. If you need support, grab onto that back before you bring those arms out. I'm bringing my arms out to the sides, palms facing down. My gaze is out my middle finger. I'm taking a big deep breath in. Exhale, drop my shoulders, opening up my shoulder joints and really expanding my chest so that feels nice and open. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. And very gently dropping my left hand at the back of my leg and then inhaling, lifting that right arm. Oh, God, beautiful side stretch over to the left. Feel that nice opening in the side. Even if it's just a slight movement, it doesn't matter. We're still stretching. Don't get hard on yourself if it's a tiny little micro movement of a stretch. Big breaths. Inhale and exhale. And gently releasing that arm down. Awesome. And then let's just roll those shoulders back. Roll them back. Big circles. And then forward. Beautiful job. And back again. You can feel all that cracking. At least I'm cracking. Nice big circles. And slowly come forward again. Beautiful. And if you know, it depends on where your range of motion is. It could be right here. It doesn't matter. You're still getting that great exercise in the body. Okay, mind break. In between our yoga postures, your body's probably starting to feel nice and open. Eyes are closed. This time I want you to bring both hands to the heart, one on top of the other, and bring your awareness to that healthy heart. Just imagining and visualizing great vitality and beautiful health. In every cell, every muscle, every molecule of the body, feeling healthy with each inhale and each exhale, stimulating all the cells with this beautiful oxygen to the blood. And allow the mind to still. And as you observe your thoughts, it's like the wave in the ocean again and again. They're coming in and then they're going out. And we're not going to attach. We're just going to watch those processes happen because the mind is a function of the body and the mind will not stop, but it will slow down. Keep going. Check my time here. Good. Very gentle and organic breath. Tiny little smile. And inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And gently open your eyes. Beautiful job so far. All right, let's come to a standing position. And we have the support of our chair to go into my plant here, to go into tree posture. Okay, so I'm going to go in a tree, and I'm going to bring my legs about shoulder distance apart. Okay, and place my feet, spread my toes into what I say the earth, because we're rooting and grounding ourselves like a tree, drawing our shoulders back, opening up the heart space. Now, tree posture balances the left and right side of our brain. So it's really creating a balance internally in the body. I'm going to take my hand and place it on my chair. Okay, so I have some support here in my chair, holding on. And I'm bring my right foot. You could start out at your ankle if you'd like. And if that feels like, if you feel like you go a little bit further, you can draw your leg up and in to the inside of the thigh. I like to press my heel in my inner thigh so I can open up my hip joint here and take some breaths. And when I feel nice and steady and ready, I lift my, what we call branches in yoga, my tree branches up, which are my arms, which is my arm. So go ahead and hold it here. Find a focal point either eye level or on the ground. Right now I'm looking eye level, and I can hold it here for several breaths. Let's do that together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hold it. And notice that when we're that focused, it creates a stillness in our mind. So go ahead and release the right arm down and release the right leg. Okay? Now we can switch and go on to the other side. And this time, again, we're going to bring our feet shoulder distance apart. I'm going to feel nice and tall, like I have a string pulling me all the way up to the sky. I'm spreading my toes into the earth, drawing my shoulders back, placing my hand on my chair so I have a nice hold and nice support, placing the ankle, the heel to my right ankle first to start, just to find that stance first. And finding, when you feel confident, you can draw the left foot into the inside of your thigh. And press that heel in to open up the leg. It feels really good. Okay? I'm going to find my focal point eye level. I'm going to lift my arm up. Take a few breaths, inhaling through the nose. Again, balancing, release my kneecap. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale, releasing that arm down at the side, and then release the left leg down, and then just shake out your body a little bit. Good. Now I'm going to turn my chair so I can use this again as just a support, and just go into a small stretch. My chair is pretty tall, and all I'm doing is just bringing my legs out. And this can be considered the posture of downward dog, okay? Make sure you can see me in that screen there. And I'm holding on to my chair here and just dropping down. bringing my feet back, and eyes are relaxed and looking down, and I'm getting that nice side stretch, and I'm even feeling the stretch in the backs of my legs. Take a big deep breath in, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale, feeling that stretch. Beautiful job, coming up nice and slowly, walking my feet towards my chair and drawing my chair back to center here. And then coming back to a seated position. Beautiful job. Thank you all for hanging in there with me today. So grateful to be here. We're gonna go into now a spinal twist. I love going into spinal twist. It feels so good on my body. Again, we're so used to constantly moving forward where we need to twist, we need to go into twist, we need to go into cobra, where we open up our chest because it's a slight back bend. Our spines are constantly going forward, forward, forward. We want to move our spines in different directions so it is more palpable and it's more flexible. It's really, really important. And when we go into spinal twist, it actually massages all those beautiful internal organs that we have. Now, you want to be very careful if you have any back problems at all. You want to make sure that you're twisting just lightly and slightly. You don't want any injury there. So sit at the edge of your chair. Okay, make sure you're feeling really solid. Left hand comes behind, grabbing onto that back of that chair. Now I'm going to keep my torso forward. I've got my left hand back. My right hand here, I'm waving to you, grabs onto my left knee. Okay? And as I inhale, you'll notice I'm going to open up my chest and my heart. And as I exhale, I'm twisting over to the left side. Only on my exhale, feeling that beautiful spinal twist, taking several breaths. Inhaling and then exhaling. And very gently twisting out of the posture, coming back to center point, releasing down. Beautiful job. And then we'll go ahead and do the other side. So I want you to bring your right hand behind you, behind the chair, grabbing on. So you have a nice, sturdy support. Left hand up, waving here to grab onto the right knee. As I inhale, I'm going to expand and open up my chest. And exhaling, twisting over, beautiful twist over to the right side this time. I'm feeling all those internal organs getting that nice squeeze, that nice twist. Looking out my window at my beautiful tree right now, taking a big deep breath in and inhale. And exhale. And when I'm ready, I'm twisting out of the posture, coming back to center point. Beautiful, felt that beautiful spinal twist. And coming back, check my time here, see where I'm at. Okay, good, we've got 10 minutes, which is awesome. Coming back to sit in the back of my chair and just relaxing. And I want you to really quickly close your eyes and just take a full body scan. And notice if there's any places in the body that you're holding tension. Just let's take a moment to get more sensitive to what our body needs in its self-care. So I'm noticing that I have a little bit of tension here in my jaw still. So I'm going to bring my awareness, my breath, right here into my jaw area. I'm actually going to visualize my jaw relaxing even more. And I want you to do the same thing in your own body. Where is it that you need to relax more? Is it in your shoulders, your neck, your lower back, your legs, your belly? And then bring that breath, that diaphragmatic breath, to that area of the body. Let's do that together. So find that place that there's a little bit more tension that you'd like to release. And bring your breath to that area of the body. Beautiful, and then gently release and open your eyes. Now that is an exercise that you can do throughout the day. If there's a place in your body that feels achy or feels stress or tension, you can do that body scan and draw that breath into the area of whatever part of the body that is feeling that tension to create a nice release, okay? And let's do a little bit more with a twist. So I want you to take your thumbs behind your shoulders or wherever you can place them. If you can't get them behind your shoulders, just wherever they can go. You're parallel to the ground, those arms, and inhale left, and then exhale, twist over to the right. Nice and slow, listening to your body. Inhale left. Remember in yoga, we never want to feel any pain. We want to challenge ourselves, but not where we're going to feel pain in our bodies. Left. Inhale, twist, and exhale. Twist. Inhale, twist, and exhale. Twist. Last time. Inhale, twist, and exhale. Twist. Beautiful. And then come back to center. Release those arms down. Sit in the back of the chair. I'm going to teach you a breath called cooling breath. We're going to do that together, and then we're going to end with a beautiful meditation. So cooling breath is a breath that actually cools the body off. It cools frustration, it cools anger, it can cool you off if it's a hot day. It's a breath that I do while I'm doing my dishes because I like to get my breath work in throughout the day. And it's really simple, and I teach it in every one of these chair yoga classes as just a reminder because it's a powerful breath. Inhaling, the way we do it is as if we're sipping through a straw. Inhale through puckered lips, but we're sipping the breath slowly, not quick or we could become very dizzy. So you want to just take your hands down on your lap, one on top of the other. Inhale through puckered lips. Close the mouth and exhale through your nose, completely exhale. Go ahead and close your eyes. Inhale through puckered lips. And exhale through your nose. Inhale through puckered lips. And exhale through your nose. Again, inhale through puckered lips. Exhale through your nose. And last time, inhale through puckered lips. And exhale through your nose. And just go ahead and keep your eyes closed and allow the breath to become still. Allow it to become still. And for those of you that can sit in your chair in easy pose, you could do that. Or just keep your legs down. I want you to take your thumb and index finger together. This is called Dion Mudra. And draw the hands to the knees. Release the jaw area again. And we're going to spend the next couple of minutes meditating together to end our practice. One more mind break. I hope you're feeling amazing. Go ahead and close your eyes. Natural, organic breath, and begin. Beautiful. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. And very slowly open your eyes. Coming back into this time, this space, and this moment. Thank you so much for being here with me this afternoon. I'm so deeply grateful, and I hope to see you next month. I know we have another couple of sessions of chair yoga set, and I hope you have a blessed day. And keep your mind positive, and keep breathing and stretching and meditating. Keep our minds right, correct? Keep our minds right. So I hope you have a beautiful day. I end all my classes with Namaste, which means I bow to the light in you. So I'm gonna bring my legs down, bring my hands to my heart, take a breath in, and Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Have a good day.